Welcome once again to Riding Tiger with Arijit. I started this podcast, this video interview process around 4 years back, just before COVID. And I have been taking interview of people whom we feel that they are doing amazing work. Well, we have been taking interview of few people who are ministers of few countries. I took interview of entrepreneurs. I took interview of journalists, doctors, lawyers, so many different kind of variety of human being. Human being which is making an impact, human being who are making a disruption, and human being who can have a life which may disrupt others, inspire others. And talking about riding tiger, why this name? Why this odd name of riding a tiger? For me, entrepreneurship is riding a tiger. Once it's a small baby, a cub, usually you need milk to feed it. And when it is growing big, you have an expectation that you'll be riding on the top of it. And when you start riding, that's a challenging journey. Now it doesn't need milk, it needs raw meat. And when we talk about meat, if it doesn't get that, it's going to attack you. If your tiger is hungry, it's going to be very difficult to ride the top of it. That's your business. So when you start your business, you need to understand how to feed it. Now, this meat for business is money. And money making is basically a complete different kind of art altogether, wherein you need to mix science with it so that your tiger is not hungry and it's not attacking you. Neither you need to actually stop riding it. So both of you can ride successfully for the next couple of years. Sometimes some people have a choice to ride multiple tigers. We call them as serial entrepreneur. Some people have a choice of riding only one tiger, and that's their baby. They are so closed with their passion that that particular passion becomes a bloodline for them. And talking about passion, talking about caring minds, talking about understanding creativity, I have a guest with me from Northeast. And surprising fact is, she's feeling that she is nervous, but I'm sure that she's going to rock the screen like anything. Welcome to Riding Tiger with Arijit. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. Uh, how about you? How are you doing? And how is work and everything?
Everything is perfectly fine. I'm just back from Dubai. We did World Leader Summit over there. Around 5 continents came, multiple different speakers, several audience. Amazing vibration happened in December 9th.
Mm.
And after that, I'm back in India, back in my town, back in Calcutta. And here I am talking to you, trying to understand your perspective about business. So as per my understanding goes, my dear, I understand that you run a company specifically that is focused on fashion and design. If I'm not wrong, you have started that with passion and with a lot of love. Why don't you talk about your business, what you do, and what are the kind of venture that you are into at the moment, please?
Hello everyone. My name is Cordelia Kharsati, and the brand that I started with is Mohor Design Studio. So it deals with custom clothing. We make custom clothes for clients, and then we also works with upcycling fabrics and then other upcycling products as well, so that we can contribute something to the for the good of the environment, and also to help other people like our clients to have or experience fashionable dresses and then garments with a much lesser price by
Super.
using these upcycling fabric. Yeah.
Super. When you talk about lesser price, if you can share a little bit about your pricing strategy.
For pricing, most of all, we start with the cost of the materials. and then the cost of the labors, and then whatever we need, electricity, then other for the fixed asset, including all that. So, and then after calculating all those, we take a little bit of percentage for the profit, and then we give it for the as a selling price.
So when you talk about people, there are several people working with you. How many number of artisans are working with you?
In the moment, we have around uh, five people, but then there are who's working with us, and then there are also some people who's working as a freelancer for us. Yeah.
And when did you started your venture?
I started, the idea came last year, and we just started last month on it's official last month only.
Last month only. And how many
Yeah, on the
orders you
30th.
got?
Huh?
How many orders you got till date?
It's more than 500,000.
Oh my God. So within few months, you have got 500 plus
No,
orders.
no, 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 no. Within the last year, like
Okay.
starting from last year, because the idea came last year. We started taking orders and all last year also, and but the store, our design studio, it's official this year itself
Okay. So
on
your
the 10th.
design studio is official this year, but you started last year and you already catered 500 plus orders.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you
From
are
home, from home.
so you are a rich woman.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't consider myself rich in that sense for now, but yeah, maybe probably in the future.
Right. So, Cordelia, when you talk about fashion, when you talk about sustainable fashion, and then utilizing your design thinking, I'm
Mm.
sure that you are more concentrated on planet Earth and trying to probably save a lot of things. Can you please share a little bit about your thought process about sustainable fashion and how exactly you are helping this planet to safeguard and then save a lot of money of people as well as saving money for yourself as well?
So it all started from my family. Like we like recycling things. So it's like it's always there in my blood, I guess, to recycle, and I love doing that. And also, when I studied fashion designing, as much as I like designing, I also have like this feeling that I don't only want to make nice clothes or to make people look nice. I want to do something bigger than that. So I started with upcycling because I think that it helps the environment, and also it helps designers, tailors, and then the fabric sellers to get rid of all the waste that they have and turn it into a beautiful product, as well as like they can also instead of putting all those waste in their workshop or their garage like that, they can make use of the space and increase their business also in that sense. So maybe this upcycling products, it's our first stage of doing something that is bigger than what it is, and maybe probably later we can go for other lines that is that we can help for the environment and then the people, something
True,
like that. Yeah.
true. And when you go for such kind of products, I'm sure that you want to mix that with accessories. Example, when you make a dress, when you make a garment, usually women, they love to combine that with a little bit of ornaments.
Mhm.
What is your thought on that? Do you want to combine both of it, or you have a partner, or you haven't thought of it yet?
No, we already did that, but then most of the products we're concentrating now it's garments. But if people want, we do accessories also, and we're also doing it for animals also, like that's that dog for the scarves, and then bonsai and all that. Yeah, we started doing a little bit of that also.
Tell me more about that. What exactly you're doing for the pets? Like cats and dogs, this is more closer to human being. So if you look
Yes.
at cat, a lot of people they usually cherish cat, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people they have a tendency of adopting a dog. Like me, I'm a dog lover, but I have seen I have friends who are from Europe. They love cat more than dog. So what are the kind of uh, garments that you make for pets? Is it only scarf or you make a full-fledged dress?
So we started with only scarf, and then but now we got orders for like custom pets clothes like dress and then accessories. That's what we just got recently actually those orders.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'll probably take you a little bit to your history. When you became an entrepreneur, a woman entrepreneur, I'm sure that you have your own childhood. I'm sure that you have an option to go for a job or probably settle down in your life doing nothing, just enjoying life. But you chose to become a woman entrepreneur. May I understand about your childhood and from where you got the inspiration to start your own brand, start your own business?
So I guess it started from when I was a kid. I love making accessories or knitting. So I
Hmm.
just learned knitting from my grandma. So I love doing all that. I don't know how to stitch and then design and all that type. So I used to make that and then make money out of it from my school friends and all that. Or maybe I help my cousin to sell their accessories to my friends and all, and then I take some profit from that. I guess I started from like very young age to into this business thing and all that. But then that time I didn't realize all this. I guess it's a passion of
How
mine.
old, how old were you when you earned your first income?
I think I don't remember exactly, but class four or class five. It's
Oh
when
my
I
God,
helped.
fifth standard, you earned your first money.
Yeah, I guess yeah that time when I started making all those accessories, and then knitting and all that. Yeah,
Do you remember what was your first income?
I guess it's 2 or 5 rupees. I guess.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant. That's so after that, you did your schooling, and after schooling, I'm sure that you have done a little bit of study on graduation. Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was in school, teachers used to ask like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" That time we don't really know about entrepreneur and then business. It's all about engineers, nursing, doctors. So even me as a kid, I was like, I used to hear all those. Huh? So I was like, I wanted to be a doctor. Then later, when I passed my 10th, I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse. So after that, also after I passed my 12, I didn't. I tried to apply for the nursing, but that time I didn't get it. Uh, so I went to this college, and in that college, they're giving 3 months course for fashion designing. So I already have interest in stitching and all that. Then I went for the 3 months course. It's there where it all started. I meet this teacher. She's very kind, very lovely. She helped me, and then she told me about NIFT. Then she told me how to do the coaching and all that. So I was like, okay, let's just go for the coaching. Let's see how it is before we enter for the exams, we have to go for coaching.
Right.
So I went there. I go for the coaching for 1 week, I guess. So
Mhm.
after that, I just appear for the exam. Then I pass. And then again, we have coaching and then we have another exam. So I just went for the coaching also, and then I appear for the exam and then I pass again. So it's like, and then after that, I talked to my parents. Like, I really wanted to go for this one. So my parents, in the beginning, they were like, we can't afford because I didn't come from a rich family. So they were like, the fees it's too high. We can't afford this. And then I was like, it's okay, we'll take educational loans, I'll pay for all that thing later on when I pass out, when I get my job. So in the at first they were like, no, 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 don't go. But then later, I guess they really saw that I was eager and passionate about this. Then they were like, okay. Then I went, and then yeah, it started from there only.
Brilliant.
Then later, yeah, later after passing, after getting my job, I paid my education fees all by myself.
Absolutely. So you have a very strong spine. You did your study with a risk, and then after that, when you are done with your job, you paid all your debt, and then you eventually felt that you should start your own business. Why do you think that you should start your own business? Why didn't you continue with your job? You could have done that.
Yes, actually, when I pass out, also there are many people who told me like, why are you working here? You should go outside. So when I first finished my degree, I was working outside for a few months, and then later I came back home. But then that time, even though people told me that you should be working outside, working abroad, and then because here, who are you gonna compete with, and all that, I always knew that if I wanted to do something bigger, no matter where I am, I will always be able to do it. So that's why it's it's like a motivation for me also to start from here, to start small. If I can do it here, then I can do it outside also. So it's like a very good motivation for me, that one. Yeah.
Brilliant. So that's the sole reason you started your venture. And may I understand from which part of India you are from? Tell the audience from where you are actually coming.
Sir, can you repeat again because
I said, tell audience from which part of India you are actually logging at the moment.
I'm from the Northeast India and from the state of Meghalaya.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
Meghalaya, if you don't know, for all the audience who are actually watching us from abroad, who are non-Indians, Meghalaya is a beautiful state in the northeast part of India. If you look at map of India, they are situated on the top of Assam. Look at the map, and you can see and find a lot of greenery, a lot of waterfalls, and it's beautiful. If you are bike lover, ride a bike in their road. You will fall in love yeah, eventually. If you really love to go for kayaking, there is a river, you can go for that. And there are a lot of attractions. If you're a nature lover, if you're a yoga lover, you should be there. Well, coming back to our amazing guest, when you're talking about making things happen from Meghalaya, what is your future plan? You're already doing good business in Meghalaya. You are already doing a good number of sales, and you have a growth potential. You want to grow, and I can see that in your eyes. You really want to expand your business. Can you touch upon a little bit of your understanding for your growth potential, where exactly you feel that you want to grow, and what are the kind of support that you need?
Okay. So for now it's so we're doing mostly custom because here in Meghalaya most of the people they prefer custom, especially for these occasion wears and all that. So first we're focusing on that because that's where the money comes from. And but what I wanted to our vision, like what we wanted to really do is uh to work more on the upcycle product. So what we want is to have an infrastructure that we can produce more of these upcycled products and that we can sell it not only in Meghalaya, not only in India, but also abroad.
I'm
For
sure.
now, yeah.
So are you doing any kind of fusion? Are you doing mixing the local fashion with probably a little bit of global perspective? Can you please touch upon that? When
Uh,
you look at fashion, I'll make it simple. When you look
mhm,
at fashion, if you look at African fashion, they use a lot of rich color. If you look at Middle East, they have a different kind of sense of combination of color balance as well as textures. If you
mhm.
look at India, each and every state uses different kind of taste. Even though with the cosmopolitan culture in a lot of places, it is mixed now. But still, do you have any kind of fusion products, like mixing the Northeast style with probably Western style and then come up with a new concept? Your thoughts on this?
Uh, yeah, we already have one collection, which we are using this airy silk that is originally from Meghalaya. So airy silk, and we're combining it with this modern design. So that is a very sustainable collection. It's not upcycling, but it's a sustainable fashion. Since airy, it's like a non-violent. It's known as ahimsa, which is a non-violent way of producing these thread. Because when we produce this thread, we're not killing the worms or the yeah for getting all those threads. So that's why it's known as the non-violent. So that one is a sustainable collection that we've produced till now, and hopefully maybe in the future we can fuse for the upcycling products also.
Brilliant. Probably I have got an interesting opportunity. We run a portal. I will talk about that, of course, after the our writing tag is over. It's called artandcraftmarket.com, which is actually pretty much active worldwide, connecting the artists and artisans to the world, selling their products and showcasing their products. Maybe we can enlist your products over there as well. Uh, Coming back to your fashion brand, I have mentored two, three different fashion brands in my life, wherein one of them is now based in Dubai. They are doing absolutely amazing job with the local actor and actress and movie industry. So I'll be asking you a very simple question. If you look at the Northeast movie production units, have you ever thought of working with the local movie producers, giving your dresses, giving your garments as their own movie garment, and then have a collaboration? Have you ever thought of that?
No, actually, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't thought about that. Models, yes, but then for movies and all, I haven't.
I think you
Maybe I
should
should.
look at it
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
potential collaboration. There are a
yeah,
lot of Northeast music videos which is coming up. They are really popular. They are popular not only in Northeast, they are popular in the world as well. So
yeah.
maybe you should think of collaborating with such music video producers, give your dress, give your garment, maybe as a partner. Eventually, your logo is there, present, and your dresses are there. So definitely, you can have an edge. And I can try to get you a few bit of models here in Calcutta as well. I don't know about the commercials, how it will go, but
Mhm.
yeah, definitely, if you feel that that is interesting, I'll try to see that if you can have a collaboration as well. I know
Yeah,
few fashion
definitely.
brands, they are a little bit of picky and choosy. They are more of like a price range of 30,000 rupees Indian currency, which is
Mhm.
around $500. So like those kind of garment manufacturing companies, definitely I can try to connect you, and let's see
Yeah,
what can be done and what best I can do for you.
yeah.
You have a very, very, very strong backbone, and I wish you all the best and inspire more and more women to come forward and start their own journey. Before we drop this call, we usually take this interview for max 40 minutes.
Okay.
Before we drop this call, I would love to understand few bit of your mindset. So this is
Mhm.
what we call as rapid fire, wherein I'll be asking you few bit of words, and whatever comes in your mind, you just need to tell me that. Is it fine? Are you okay?
Yeah, 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 sure.
Super. For the audience, you need to understand Riding Tiger with Arijit is always without any preparation. It's always impromptu. So if you're here in this show, be prepared. Whatever comes in your mind, it actually shows, and people usually talk out of their heart. Okay, here we go. Red,
Okay, ready.
red.
Oh, red. Love, then danger, rose, and
My God, you have
passion.
love, you have danger, you have rose. Everything comes in your mind when you hear red. Okay,
Yeah, and passion.
and passion. Okay. Super. Life.
Life. uh, oh, like unfair, and then beautiful, and uh, God, and family and friends, all that.
Happiness.
Happiness, content, then content, and then confidence, peace, and what else? Uh, Love,
Mhm. Care.
and then air.
Yeah, care.
Oh, care.
Yeah.
Care is kindness, again, love, and pets, and relationships, any relationships.
Super. Now I'll be asking you a very simple question.
Hmm.
Imagine that you are in a park and there is no one in this park. Okay. It's a sunny day. Weather is really beautiful. It's about 15, 16 degrees of temperature, uh, full of air. There are greeneries in front of you, and in this park, there is only one chair, and you have an option to sit there with someone. Now, that person can be anyone. It can be from the past, it can be from your imagination, it can be from your life, it can be anybody. So, if I ask you to sit there with someone, who that would be, and what kind of conversation you'd love to have with him or her?
I think it would be Jesus,
Mm.
because I feel like whatever is happening in my life, and whatever I got, like the talent and everything, it's all because of him and God. So I would love to get a chance to sit with him once. And I feel jealous also of all those people who got a chance to talk to him before, like to really see him eye to eye. So it would be really nice if I get a chance to sit with him and then talk about life, and then about not just life on earth, but then for eternity also. So, and many things, and lots of things. So, yeah, I guess that will be one of the main things that I really want to do.
Christmas is coming, and I wish that your wish comes true. You get all the peace and all the happiness, and of course, all the courage to do great things in life. You have 5 people working with you directly. You have freelancers working with you. I wish next year the 5 number becomes 50, and in next 2 to 3 years that 50 number becomes 500. Cordella, I wish all the best to you and wish your grand success of your business, of your life, and settlement of eternal peace. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and your valuable comments and about your life.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me also. It's a pleasure.